a secondary ban.
Your
Claude's
team
gonna be
is
banned out, so Selena or Natalia may be open here for these guys. But Onic does have the priority pick, so they could essentially go
Your
for
team
Natalia or
is
Selena,
banning.
depending on what the ban is going to be. Well, the first pick will more than likely be a Thumbs here for Onic PH. If not a Thumbs, probably another Grok.
Your team is picking.
Selena's open though. They do not want to default the Selena towards Resurgence, and that is going to be the pick. I'm sorry, by the way, it's Singapore, not Malaysia, for Resurgence. Sorry about that, chat. I'm really sorry about that. Oh, a Kimmy.
Picking.
Kimmy's back here. Uranus should be a good pickup here for Onic PH. For that, Kimmy won't be able to. So that Kimmy won't be able to dish out much damage. Uranus is just gonna be able to soak up all the damage from Kimmy. Tom's gonna be a good side laner here for Onic PH. Tom's always a good side laner for that matter. They are deciding. Trying to figure out. It's gonna be the case. Hanzo.
Your team is picking.
Okay, it's Wise gonna be on that Hanzo once again.
Kufra. Your team is
That's a
banning.
Kufra. Esmeralda and Kufra can be built to chase down this Hanzo. Try to find him in those bushes that are lying down. A carry might be a good ban here for them.
Your team is banning.
Unless they do decide to just go for a melee composition here for Wise. That's one tank out of the way. Jahid probably. Might be a good ban for Onic. Not ban worthy though.
Your team is picking.
Alright, so Valor is going to be banned out. Kind of makes sense. Valor was pretty impactful during game number 1. Now, what tank options do they have left? Atlas is available. Atlas would be a good pick here, actually. Not Atlas, Uranus. Instead, they're gonna go for a Gushin.
Your team is picking.
Now, the Uranus is gonna be secured by Kimmy, by Onic PH and Angela. If they lock in the Angela, it's gonna be an Angela going for the Heart Guard onto either Hanzo or Selena. We're switching it up. We're gonna go for an Akai just in case that the Sword Spike connects onto anybody. Switching it up once again, a Lolita. Aluminum Blast for that Kimmy. Time mode counter, but they switch it up once again. It's gonna be a high loss
Team is picking.
and 8 show. Now this is gonna be the glorious pathway is gonna allow this Onic PH lineup to just push up towards that Kimmy, provided that it catches Kimmy as well, so that the slow would be applied. Yeah, that's Hellcurt's gonna be to chase down the Hanzo. Okay. So Resurgence is actually sort of responding to how Onic PH drafted this. We're gonna find out how they are gonna be playing this though. If they can shut down Wise, that's good. That's more than enough on that, especially on that Hanzo. Helker's job is to just roam the jungles and just look for Hanzo in the mid to the late game. Because if they cannot control Hanzo, they can't find the body. That's basically GG for Onic PH. I mean for Resurgence. But then again, Hanzo needs to be protected here by Onic PH in order for that to not happen.
Welcome to Mobile Legends.
Diving into the game number 2.
Till the enemy reaches the
And this
battlefield.
best of 2 series. The second series of the day for Resurgence. They might be putting this at a 1-1 standing at the end of the day if Onic PH plays this right. Curious to see how they're going to be funneling this. It is a... So far, it's a 2-2-1 setup here. Helkar's going to be roaming the jungles just like what we mentioned earlier. Securing that buff. 4-man rotation here. A 3-man rotation from mid to secure this Lithomancer. Litho Wanderer, I mean. Good first blood. The Abyssal Arrow connected. On to sync. Slight lead. Not really impactful just yet. But as long as the deaths still stack, that's where the advantage comes in. Jay, Abyssal Arrow not connecting onto Sana. Sana gets bursted down real quick though. Good juggle on the third aggro, but there goes Jason. Dark Knight falls into the leap. Gets a double onto D-Lar as well, and this is how Resurgence is fighting back. Leah's gonna be the target here for Onic PH. And they won't be able to secure the kill, I believe. They know where Wise is though. And this is going to be a rotation from KZP charging up that revenge. Not gonna be committing just yet. Probably gonna be waiting for the Selker to get in position. Waiting for somebody to rotate back into them. Probably going to be the Selena. Jay might be the target here. They are wasting time here. KZP is not level 4 yet, so he's not going to be as impactful in the fights. He does have the bouncing ball and the revenge, so that's more than enough. But for now, and that does have the rage now. Turtle's going to be the objective. Lane's going to be pushed up here over the top side. Sana's going to stop the push from happening. Yaklim and Leah. And a bit of a scuffle, not really committing into a big team fight there.
Turtle resurrecting soon.
Already Onic PH, they are zoning in into this turtle. Oh, nice! Nice flicker into the Jeet Kune Do, knocks them all up. Iyakno almost gets bursted down there by Jason, but the sword spike connects and he's gonna get taken out. The wave, the dragon though, last minute will manage to keep him safe. Meanwhile, a lot of fights happening left and right. Sana barely makes it out. Falling Star Moon secures the kill onto Fuzak, and Leah's gonna go down by the hands of Wise. And Dealer's gonna go down as well. It's a 1-for-3 trade, and Onic came out on top of that. But as of yet, Turtle's not going to be secured just yet. They will try though. I don't think they will be able to contest this unless the maximum charge does not hit. KZP in the jungle does not get the knockup on the Jade. There goes the flicker. Dark Knight falls to deter anybody from pushing in. But Fuzakin in a bit of a tight spot here. Missile arrow not going to be connecting onto Jason. Manages to leap out of there. Flicker into the bouncing ball. The stun connects. No follow throughs. The Yaknu and Leah will be fighting.
Request backup.
Top lane, Sana on his own. Mid lane though, Wise just the Numa, the shadow, the Numa shadow, the Numa yay, as we like to call it. We're gonna get spotted out. I thought that was the body itself, but I get jibaited as well. Dark Knight falls, chase down this D-Lar. So the Stingers fully stacked and ready to eliminate that D-Lar. Top lane turret is gonna go down because of that. Hooligan's gonna get zoned out. Nothing that they can do there. Resurgence might be able to get a 2-0 here. And the steal on that buff. Well, the secure on that buff. Yaknu didn't manage to steal the purple buff. Flicker is gonna be expended. Wise is gonna be forced to use his shadow, and he is pretty much in the open here. And he's gonna get caught out. Switches places with a shadow. Try to survive.
Turtle resurrecting.
Jason is on the hunt. We've got the stacks ready. Jumps in to cut this wave. Abyssal Arrow does connect onto Kimmy. Not impactful though. Leah cutting the minion wave from the bottom lane. And Onic PH have yet to secure a second turret. Resurgence already securing the second turret of their own in the bottom lane. Fuzakin will be deterred out of there by KZP. Sort of a big rotation here from Onic PH. Wise diving into the back lines. We'll try to cut this minion wave from pushing in. Dark Knight falls once again. Fuzakin low on HP. Will not want to get bursted out by that Hellcurt. And Yaknu needs to back off. He is going to be the target. And he does manage to back off there. No Blades of Despair is available just yet here for this show. Not going to be deadly just yet. Same thing for this Hellcurt. No Blades of Despair just yet. As I say that though, Sana's going to be forced to use the incandescents to get out of that spot. This is a very big presence from Onic PH over the top lane though. Leah's gonna stop this from happening. Blades of Despair finally being picked up by Jason. He is going to be a problem. Endless Battle is next in story here. Almost gets a burst out there, but he still manages to fall down. Jason gonna be backing off here. Gets knocked up by KZP. Manages to secure the kill. Sana gets taken out though. And this is not looking well for Onic PH. Top lane turret is now down to just the inhibitor turret. And that's going to be an easy opening here to get the turtle buff.
Turtle resurrecting soon.
And now, RCG can really just snowball from this point onwards. Fuzakin and Wise need to stay together, actually, because Wise needs to make sure that he gets a cap. Rage actually misses. While that's happening, though, there goes the Dark Knight Falls. Stingers take down Jay. That's going to be Wise going down as well. And this is not looking good for Onic at all. Gets the revenge. Rage is not available, but they do manage to kill Fuzakin. KZP Almost falls down to Delord. That's just going to be Iaknu on his own. And this is going to be a free turtle, too. Feel like Iaknu is not going to want to try to contest that. Instead, he has to start pushing. But he is inside of Jason. And Jason can pretty much duel him 1v1. Gets a silence. Not going to be able to do much there. Stingers, enough to take him down. Endless Battle now being picked up. Corrosion Scythe, next in line here for this Hellkurt. As soon as he gets that, there is no doubt that he can one-hit delete anybody. And Onic PH, they need to start getting back map control here. They need to start pushing the top lane in order for them to have some space to move. Jason dived in. Maximum charge, not the maximum charge, but he gets down to quarter HP. Maximum charge was thrown by Sync to deter them from pushing in. Over to the bottom lane though, Jay. Abyssal Arrow connects onto Sana. They're going to be backing off. And the Garrote as well to secure the kill. And now, Onic PH, again, what they need to do here is try to get back that map control. They shouldn't be clumped up as a group here, and they should be protecting Wise as much as you can. I think an Angela might have been a better pick here instead of that Cho. Just in order to protect Wise with the Heart Guard, just to last longer the fights. That's how I feel that lineup should have been. The Hylos pick was like the last option that they can ever get. And Wise is gonna try to go for that. Hellkurt trying to dive into Wise. It's gonna be forced back. Onic relatively doing a good job trying to defend this. Dominance Eyes being picked up by Fuziken. That's going to be the Lord being secured without any problems as well. So the Lord's going to be pushing the mid lane here. For Resurgence. Scarlet Phantom. Instead of a Corrosion Scythe being picked up. The Blade is Severe and a Corrosion Scythe is available here for the Hanzo. But I don't think it's still going to be enough for now. Hellkurt will pretty much be able to delete him at any given point. Lightning Truncheon being picked up by Jay should be an impact for now. But they need to make sure that they target Sync and or Sana. They need to delete him. And just peel Jason away from Wise. And speaking of which, KZP is going to be jumping in. Dark Knight Falls just to deter him from pushing up. This top lane turn is going to go down with the help of the Lord. And now, the push is on. Mid lane turret is going to be sieged up here without a doubt. They're going to try to apply a lot of pressure here. And they're going to try to they are going to be shoving down the bottom lane turret as well. Resurgence is doing a good job controlling the gods of macros in the Philippines scene from securing the macro game. Onic PH, they need to fight back. And again, it's just the problem here is that they have a lot of targets to focus on. They got Sync that can be the DPS here. Sana will be able to sort of just one-hit combo Jay or Iakno if he wants to. And Jason, at any given time, he can delete anybody he wants to. There's that. They're making sure that Resurgence is making sure that every single member of their team is properly fed. The Abyssal Arrow connects, not going to be following through there, but Wise and the rest of Onic will be following through. And this is going to be detrimental because the Sun connects onto Wise, and he gets deleted. Gets traded out by the way by Iaknu. That was a crucial kill though for Resurgence and for Onic as well. Slight opening, and Resurgence recognizes that, so they're going to be disengaging for a bit. They're not going to be looking for team fights here. Try to look for pickoffs is the name of the game here. Jay's arrows are not connecting, though. The maximum charge connects. This turret's going to go down quite easily by the hands of this Kimmy. They're going to do whatever to try to survive there. The Wave the Dragon, I mean, was committed to try to get Kimmy, but Kimmy was able to just flicker out in the last possible second before he gets comboed out. And there goes the revenge and the rage and the glorious pathway defensively being used. This bottom lane turn is going to go down. This base is going to be focused on here. And Resurgence can end this from here. This might be a clean 2-0 sweep from Resurgence, but they are going to be focusing their attention here over the bottom turret. Jason just waiting for the opportunity to Wise to pop up his shadow and then, or actually look for Wise. And this is it. It's going to be a miracle if Onic Page would be able to defend this. They will try nonetheless, as the last minion waves, potentially the last minion wave here for Onic Page has just been deleted. Gonna try their best. The KZP is gonna be forced back there. They're focusing a lot of attention here onto the base. Iaknu goes for the Wave of the Dragon, but Hellkurt finishes the job. That is going to be a 2-0 in favor of Resurgence. Good looking out there for Resurgence. But again, that is going to be the game. They will